This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics, Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Edge. It is a 2015 Ford Edge. It's a 2-liter EcoBoost turbo, front-wheel drive. It's an SEL, sorry. It's a trim package. It was a Jim Click Chrysler Jeep new car dealer trade from here in the Tucson Auto Mall, which is about a half-mile east of where we are right now. And it's a really nice car. I have a big advantage when I buy them locally. I can actually see them instead of hoping and then having to fix something. So I knew this car was a good car before I bought it, and it's an excellent car. We brought it here, did our inspection. All it needed was a detail. Aside from a door ding on the passenger side, I think it's the rear door, and a little bit of scrape on the passenger side bumper and on the passenger side rear bumper. That's about all that's going on here. Somebody liked it enough to invest in a set of Michelin tires. Usually when you have a Michelin tire buyer, you have a person who's taking really good care of their vehicle. They're expensive tires. Even on this vehicle, this size, they're expensive. I would say that the Michelins that are on it are probably a good 80% tread, front and rear. Anyway, my job in these videos is to tell you how great it is, though. That'll kind of be apparent through the video. My job is to point out things like, obviously, got a little bit close to a bush or something, but it's been touched up really nicely, but that's there. Where's that ding? There it is. There's a ding right there. Okay. It's a really pretty car. And I'm becoming a fan of these EcoBoost motors now. All of them. Even the 2.7. Yeah. Alright, so there's a touch-up right here. A little touch-up here. A little bit right there. Okay? Like I said, if I know something that's bad, it's very important for me, or wrong, or it doesn't even matter if it's small or large. I'm going to tell you. We have a huge following. So the only way I can screw up is by selling this to the wrong person. The only way I sell it to the wrong person is if I tell somebody it's something it's not. Okay? And we don't do that. Okay? Alright, here's your Kelly Blue Book on the car. SEL Sport with 100,000 miles. Private party value $13,712 with a range of 12.4 to 19 or 14.9. I'm sorry. Okay. Here's the Kelly Blue. The Carfax. There's your VIN. Carfax blends the Kelly and the Carfax. They come up with a value of $12,760. All right. There's the VIN. No accidents or damage reported. Very important that there is no title problems. Okay. All right. It's just a very brief, very boring Carfax. So you got a new battery at Meineke Car Center at 98,700 miles. That'd be that. Okay. All right. Let me put this down. There's your spare. Got a plastic mat. When you hit these, I'll do these when I walk around again. It flips the seats forward. It's kind of easier if you're putting a bunch of groceries in there. All right. All right. So here is your key, right? There's your mileage, 100,479. I gotta go to the gas station. I know that much. That's my next stop. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let me open the hood. I'm going to the hood first. Hopefully I can remember which side I like that they have a little hood protector on there. There we go. And it's got hood struts, which is nice, so you don't have to hold the hood up and look for the hood prop here. That's a new battery from Merle's. I can see that on there. There's your Ford stamp, so you know the hood's original, which means they haven't replaced anything up here, right? This obviously matters. Anyway, very nice, clean motor. Nothing going on there. window. Door locks. Seats are in excellent condition. Interior of this car is really pretty. Let's see. There we've got our USB and an auxiliary port. In here, I'm not sure what we got. We just have a power plug right here. Okay. This thing's clean. Really clean car. Window up and down. Yeah, this thing is super straight. Cup holder in there. Make sure there's nothing going on under the carpet. Another power plug here. AC vents back here. All right, before I hit those buttons and flip the seats, I'm gonna do this window first. All right. So, if you have a bunch of stuff in here, all you have to do is go hit that button and then hit that button. Now you have to manually put them up, but it's kind of handy. You might want to take that out, leave in your garage too, the cargo cover, but it's nice to have those if you want to hide stuff at the airport or somewhere where people can't see it so you don't get it stolen. Window, window, window. Mirrors out, in, up, and down. Other side, out, in, up, and down. And let's see, what else? Door locks. They're electric door locks, by the way. Yeah, I just set the alarm. Better unset it. Forward, back, up, down, tilt forward, tilt back. I think we have a, yeah, we have a tilt wheel. There you go. There's your tilt wheel. I just drove one of these yesterday back from Newport, California, 500 miles. Same car exactly, except white, and what a great ride. Love it. Let's see, you got your parking brake here, got AC, go all the way down. Let's see, we'll go bum, 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 blower on. Then we have the, let's go to the mode. I want that one. There we go. All right, and we are blowing. And that would be the heater, and it's warm enough. So we are gonna see the temperature going down there. Now we're going low temperature. Turn on the AC. Bum, 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 there you go. We are good to go. All right, let me turn that guy down before I freeze. Air. Let's see the radio. And let's see, tune.
All right, so one more thing about that. There's a lot of talk about which current NFL player is actually the best.
Let's see, we got volume here on the steering wheel.
And you feel like you've
right. There you go, change the stations on the steering wheel here. All right, so that's that. Let's see. Let's see, we have a light. Boom. Boom. Let's see what else we got going on here. Windshield wipers. Without any rain, they don't really work so good when there's no rain. Let's see, what else? What else? Turn signals. Bum, bum, bum. Cruise control. There's cruise control up there, on and off. Boom. What else? Let's see, you got economy, trip, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. What else? Go up here. Driver assist. Traction control, park aid, rear parker, whatever. All that good stuff. What else? I think that's about it. Let's go for a ride. You open the... there's your backup camera, by the way. There's your parkade. Beeping away at you. Let's see. Settings, my vehicle, auto engine, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. Anyway, all right. Enough playing with buttons. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. Okay? If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once we receive full payment by wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you, we'll scan it into your online file, and we'll mail it to you. We've been scanning the envelope, we mail it in. You'll have the vehicle shipped to you. Title already been in your mailbox long before the shipper, well, at least a couple days before the shipper shows up with the Edge. Once the shipper shows up, you'll take the title from your mailbox you already have and the Edge and go get plates. It's very simple. If you need help with shipping, let me know early in the transaction. I'd be happy to do the shipping for you and roll the shipping into the price of the vehicle. I'll also be happy just to give you phone numbers to call yourself and do it yourself, or you can just do it yourself. But obviously you want your car sooner than later, and I'm pretty good at it, so if you need help or you're a little worried, let me do it, all right? Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale, okay? So please get your deposit in. This thing's a beautiful car. I mean, boy, these are, and they're getting more and more popular with dealers because they just are very, very good cars. I mean, some cars are not, and this one is. This is a really good car. This and an Escape. The old Escapes were terrible, and now the new Escapes are fantastic, and this car is fantastic also. Anyway, get your deposit in. Last part of every video, I say the same thing, and I say it every single time for every single car we've ever had in, what, 13 years, thousands of cars. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge with an attendant serving scones and lattes and making sandwiches. We don't have a game room for the kids. That's all a half mile that way, okay? On this road, actually, at the auto mall. If you want that stuff, you can get it. You're paying for it. Every time you buy a vehicle, they're adding money for salesmen and bottled water and attendants and scones and game rooms and all that crap. They're also adding money for future repairs because they know if you bought this vehicle at their place and it breaks, you're gonna bring it in and say, I want my car fixed. And they should fix it because they made a fortune. All right, but they also added $500 to $700 to the price of the vehicle just for future repairs because they're not going to pay for your repairs. You are. All right, and most of the time, nothing ever goes wrong. They just pocket the $500 to $700 that they added to the price of all the other stuff in selling you a car. Okay, but just in case they have that money. All right, we don't have that money because we are not fixing your car. Your car is your car on day one. You're saving a fortune buying from us instead of them. Thousands and thousands, several $1,000s at least on something like this. If something breaks, you'll have plenty of money and plenty of goodwill towards us to feel good about fixing it with your own money, okay? If you don't like the idea of not being able to call us and say, hey, you know, a window motor went out, or why is the radio not working, or whatever, and you think you're going to need a check from us for that stuff, whether it's day one or day 3,000 of owning it, then we're the wrong place. You're not getting a check, ever, for anything, for any reason, okay? That's how we keep the prices down. If you do want us to write you a check, add $2,000 to the price of the car, and we'll be glad to do that. We'll probably make an extra $2,000 then, because there's nothing going to break on this car. But we like to know people to know how we operate, and if that doesn't work for you, go sign up at the auto mall, and you know, then you can go there and throw things and be pissed off and get your window motor fixed or injector or whatever is wrong. Okay. Hopefully this guy doesn't want to hit me. I think he does, so I'm gonna stop. Anywho, really, really, really cute little car, really good running car. Go through the photos, go through the whole thing. I think that probably the only thing you'll ever need to do with this thing is keep it out of a lake. Don't get in wrecks. Change the oil once in a while. Change the filters. And this thing will go forever. It runs great. Look at out of service. Of course. All right, well, let's do another lap here. Let's see if I can find one that's in service. Yep, right there. All right. I think that's about it. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Boom. We are there. We're going to put some fuel in this bad boy, and that'll be that. Thank you for your time.